everybody, welcome back. I'm still talking about this book here. First, I want to show what Bobby Mackey looks like. Well, that's what he looked like at the time this book was published. I think he still colors his hair. But, let me get to what I want to talk about here. Now, this is Alonzo Walling, Scott Jackson, and Pearl Bryant. Pearl Bryant's the poor lady that got murdered and her head tossed in the well in Bobby Mackey's basement. Yes, there is a well in the basement. I think they've closed it off. I'm not 100% sure. In this book they talk about it being closed off just because they're scared to death somebody's going to take a head or right into it and kill themselves. Well, I know they got a fence up around it, but you know how some people are. They can't take a frickin' hint, and they call it the gateway to hell. This is a picture of the hanging of these two. These two maintained till the day they got hanged that they weren't going to divulge what happened to her head, because you know, they were afraid of Satan or something. I have no clue. I don't know what happened to them. I wasn't around in the 1800s. But it struck me as rather unusual. Well, I tell you what though, this staircase, and I thought this was weird, this staircase here is in the basement. The only reason why I know that staircase is in the basement is I've seen enough videos to know that it's there. Like I said before, you couldn't drag me into Bobby Mackey's. Nothing against Bobby Mackey, it's just, one, I don't care for country music that much. Excuse me, and I have indigestion. And two, I just really don't care for, you know, weird things. I also mentioned about what the sign reads, you know, that's at the door. I actually have a copy of what it says right here. I know the print, you know, may not be at this distance that I've got the book big enough for you all to read. You can pause the video and go back and, you know, see if you can read it. But I'm going to read I'm going to read that it's coming from this verbatim, and I'm going to read what happened, why Bobby Mackey, you know, about the lawsuit and everything. Now, here's what Douglas Hensley says about the lawsuit, okay, and everything. Current evidence demonstrates that the demons have indeed returned. Bar stools move on their own accord. The water faucets in the ladies' room turn on by themselves, along with toilets flushing at will. Doors swing open with no one there, and to top it all, one patron who made fun of everyone confirming the ghostly attacks was found unconscious in the men's room. When paramedics called to the nightclub revived him, the man identified the ghost of Alonzo Walling as having attacked him in the men's room. This particular man confronted Bobby about the ghostly attack, and when Bobby scoffed at the man then sued Bobby in Campbell County, Kentucky court, demanding Bobby hire someone to run off the unclean spirits that walk the halls of this place, being Bobby Mackey's Music World. The judge ruled that Bobby Mackey has no control over the ghosts. Then the judge summarily dismissed the case. Shortly after the trial, Bobby Mackey, on the advice of his attorney, had a sign placed at the front door of the establishment, and believe me, it's there. I have pictures. The sign reads, "The sign is still there to this day." This is what the sign says. "Warning, this establishment is said to be haunted. Management assumes no liability, enter your own risk." And it also says it's not responsible for any ghostly encounters or activity that you may or may not experience. It says something to that general effect. I'll be honest with you. I'm going to pause here, and I'm going to talk about this sign a lot more, okay? Hang on, I'll be right back, okay?